Hello and welcome to the Flory Models Friday catch-up show. Here we are with you on the 1st of November 2023 after another amazing week. First of all, thank you to everybody who joined us last weekend, obviously for the turkey shoot. Obviously that ran from Thursday right the way through to Sunday night. Fantastic work by all of you. We had lots of fun, lots of laughs throughout that as well. So big thank you to everyone. Thank you for Corrine as well, joined us on Sunday afternoon. But most of all, thank you for the Flory family for actually making it happen. And again, at the end of the show, I've got a fantastic reveal video with all of your great work that you've done over the course of that week. So big thank you. Anyway, this week really pushed on. So we had lots of live shows. I finished off the Phantom. I've done a load of work as well, actually onto this guy down in here on the Viking, which I'll show you in a moment as well. Unfortunately, I haven't done much on the Helldiver, but I'm going to get back on that one next week as we make our way through. Biggest thing is we've had a few changes to the site. Non-members, you won't know anything about this, but members, we've had a few changes with the way that the forum is now fully integrated solely now into the main site. So what do we mean? Right, basically what happens is we've always had it just like this, as you've seen, but the forum has actually been standalone and was separate to the actual main site, all right? But now when we click onto it, onto forum, what happens now is it loads through and you've got the bar at the top just down in here. All right, now this was brought about because we had a few technical problems with photo hosting, because obviously we do all the photo hosting for you, that the URL we were using wasn't working particularly well. So now we've got a brand new one now, florymodels.org/forum. And now it is all in one place. This doesn't affect mobile and tablet users. It's completely different, all right? But for people using your desktop, this is how it is. The only thing at doing this at the time, I'm just going to see if they've done it. They fixed it. Okay, so forget all of that. I was going to say that the bit at the bottom wasn't working, but they've actually fixed it by the time I've come downstairs to do this particular show. All right, but anyway, it is now fully integrated down into here. So if you wanted to pop off and perhaps have a look at washes, you can go in there now and it will show you down in here into the wash section on the main site. So if you wanted to go off and look at video builds, you can do just down in here on the main site. So again, you can just pop in here, have a look at any of the video builds that we've got going on at the moment, and then members, if you want to watch them, you'll click onto them, takes you back into the forum section, and then the videos are all there for you to watch. All right, just down in here like this. All right, so really what we've done is we've just taken out this thing of the separation between both. So both of these work now flawlessly together. The chat room is unaffected, and all the other group things that we do should all be working fine. As far as I can tell now, it's all working 100%, no problem at all. But now we're just sort of integrated. So we do have this bar at the top now, which is obviously part of the forum, where obviously we can get into the store if you wanted to pop into the store, and all of these different things in here just like that. Or if you want to go back to the forum, you can just click back in here as well. All right, but hopefully it just gets rid of a few problems we've had. But again, it has been a bit of a niggle for some of you over the last few weeks, but finally we have got it all fixed and it is all 100% up and working just like that. So whilst we're here, don't forget, we've got all the shows if you want to go back and see them. So down in here on Sunday, for instance, you can see this one. We've got these down in here. All right, you can just pop in and watch any of the old shows just down in here like that. All right, so just come down here. Got all the ones from Saturday as well. They're down in here. So if you want to pop in and see any of the shows, you can see them like that. Or of course, you can go over to our Facebook page, and then all our sort of videos which are available to the public are all down in here as well. So if you want to pop in, and obviously we've got the step-by-step guides, we've got some of the bite-sized stuff, and obviously we've got all the live streams are down here as well. So if you want to go back and look at any of these ones, you can see all of those ones. Obviously members videos only. The payware stuff, don't forget, isn't in here. That's completely separate to this. All right, but anyway, it's just been quite a lot of fun sorting out all this over the last week, but we finally got there. Anyway, it all really started on Tuesday, where I was working on the fantastic F4, carrying on with this one. So we were discussing, having a chat. Matt was working on his one as well, and then I went through the motions of putting the wash and doing all the weathering onto the Phantom itself. So we got all the weathering wash on, and then obviously we were letting it dry, so I just speeding it up with the hair dryer, and then literally we were just coming in and we were wiping the wash off. It's as simple as that. All right, so with all the wash off and all the rest of it, we could turn our attention to some of the small little details. So I'm just doing a few of the bits down in here, and then plugging in the last bits and pieces just like that. And then I just, after the show, to be honest with you, got it onto its gear. and then finished it all off on Wednesday as well. So basically finish off all of those. Matt was busy working on his tank as well, going through. Don't forget, anybody can watch these. These are free to watch. They are free Tuesday afternoons at 3 p.m. here in the UK time. All right. So if you want to join us, we're live on YouTube and things like that. So that was up with you on Tuesday. All right. Then on Wednesday, we had this little lump was spoken about. So we had the PM show. So into the PM show, as always, we were talking about all things that are going on in the PM world. Obviously, we're discussing this kit, the new Marauder that's been announced. Been waiting for this kit a while. It's finally come out, which is really nice to see. And then obviously we're discussing all the other things that are going on at the moment, including Masters of the Air, not Masters of the Sky. I think we got that wrong in the naming of it. And all the other books and all the other things that are coming in and what we're into and going on at the moment. So if you want to catch up with any of that one, what's going on at the PM store, you can catch up that one now. The other one as well, I did the review for the Starfighter that came in on Friday. So the Starfighter review is up. Again, I'm not blown away with this kit. I'm not as excited about it definitely as the Razor Crest or the Not Slave one. Those two, the kits that come out of Poland, are really, really nice and sharp details and that. But this one just is a little bit, it's a little bit soft. As you can see, the moulding literally on the sprues gives it away a little bit. It's just not as high quality as we've seen of Revel of late, which is a real disappointment. I was having, hoping for big things with this kit. And it's just a little bit let down, like poor old Grogu there, looks like a chewed up toffee. But generally though, it's all there. And I've seen obviously on the forum, you'll see one of the guys on the Flory Models forum, he's just finished his off. A lot of you sent photos of your ones finished off and they all look fantastic. And I think from a 3-footer, as I call it, they look absolutely fantastic. Oh, and my canopy was all gouged up as well, considering it's separate bags. I'm not quite sure how that happened. Anyway, if you do want to go off and see this one, you can have a look. It's huge. It's 1/24 scale as well. And thank you for all the kind comments as well. Don't forget on YouTube, you can now comment and put your sort of penneth worth in about the kit as well. And obviously we had lots of feedback on that one about, I was speaking about the different scales. It'd be nice if we just have universal scales going through, and I know a lot was spoken about studio scale and things like that. I don't think that applies to anything in this day and age, but I get what you're getting at. But generally I think everyone seems to sort of agree that the details are just a little bit soft on this particular kit. It'd be nice if it was a bit more crisper, shall we say, especially with the money that you're actually paying. All right, so that one was down in there. That was that. Then last night we had the live show. This was the members live show. So again, with our new system, I can just click in all in one, hopefully, if it loads. Just down here like that. There we go. And we got the member show. Again, this is one of those things. Oh, we had the lovely Karine as well, was making a little bit of a statement, as you can see. Remember, if anyone's got any ideas for our other t-shirts, please post up now. This is the t-shirts that she wears doing all the shows. So if you've got any ideas for those ones as well, you can chirp up and speak now. But generally, the guys were all working and we were just basically talking stuff that I'm not allowed to talk about on an open public thing. So yes, me having mini rants and my usual complaints and the various bits and pieces, and we were discussing everything, including haggis and why I will never eat one. You couldn't pay me to eat it. Well, you probably could. If you offered me enough money, I'd eat it. But generally, out of choice, I wouldn't. Nor would I eat a prawn either, but there you go, that's just my personal things. But anyway, if you do want to catch up for that, members only, you can go off and watch that one. Remember, if you want to be a member, we are literally just £4 plus that a month. So if you want to join us for that particular one, you can do. So for under a £5, you get a day, well, one thing every single day of the week. It's as simple as that and can join in with everything. Also, don't forget, you get 15% off from the Flory store, and you get the great discounts as well available from the PM store as well. So lots and lots of stuff up on that one. And then that brings you back up to today. So today we've got part 12 of the Viking is up. We've been working through on this one. So we're doing all the gear doors and getting those all installed into it, using the old Sharpie trick around the outsides, going through detailing them up, getting the struts all in, things like that. And then we're going to do the final weathering down in, getting the radar fitted into that one as well. And then we were using a knife to cut open the actual around the canopies, because we've done a hell of a lot of filling and painting over this over the last couple of months. So big moment for the unveil to see what it looks like, and to be honest, it turned out very, very nicely indeed. So we managed to get it all undone, and that's looking pretty cool down in there, and she's really starting to come together now. So yes, doing very, very well. So this particular one hopefully will be finished off next week, because literally, as you'll see in a moment, I've just got to do the wing folds and it will be completed. So yes, coming along very nicely. And here she is. I've got careful now where I grab it, because there's not many places you can grab this one. But yes, here it is. It's all done, all completed underneath. So I've just got to do the rear base. We've got to do those. We've got to do a tiny little bit of weathering around some of the doors. We've got to get the nose installed, which to be honest, it's all ready. It's all here. It's all ready to go. There we go. We've got to get that installed, and then round on this side, we've got them down in here. We've got the steps, so we can get the steps in. We'll do the windows, so we'll PVA glue those in place as well. And then finally, we can actually get the wing fold sorted on this one as well. So I think by the time we do that, we get some remover for flight tags on it, various bits and pieces, we should have something looking very, very cool. Big job with this one. If you didn't know, this is just full of resin. Literally, it's got black box stuff all the way through on this. So yeah, but no, she's coming together looking very much the part. It's just that God knows where you're supposed to hold it. It's very, very difficult to hold this thing. But yeah, no, we're doing all right. It's coming together. So anyway, that one will be finished off this week, as we said. The other one that's going on at the moment, of course, is this one that we're working on, which I hope to get finished next week as well. So this is our Helldiver. So we've got to do a little bit more on Tuesday with some of the weathering on the outside here. Hopefully we'll get it unmasked as well. Then we can finish off the cockpit, and the rear gun deck can go into it. With that installed, we can get the prop on the front. There's a few things we've got to do, guns and a few lumpy bumpy bits all over this, but hopefully she is coming together really, really nicely as well. We've gone for a nice North Atlantic look and weathered in with this particular one. So that'll be the Helldiver completed and done. So I'm hopefully next week that one will be finished off. Oops. And then finally we have, again, where'd you grab it? We have the Phantom. So again, if you saw my video about how this model kit changed my life, I tell you what, this weekend just gone, I have thoroughly enjoyed this. This has been one of those ones where I fell in love with the hobby doing this, and then it turned to my career because of this. So it's the Hasegawa Phantom. It's a beautiful, straightforward build. It's literally good old two halves together, two wings together, and it goes in. Not like the Zucchimori. I've done the Zucchimori one, and that is an amazing mega kit, don't get me wrong. But if you want just something straightforward, this is where you want to go. She's fantastic. All I did was add a little bit of fog covers that I had kicking around, a little bit of photo etch for a boarding ladder, and we're going to call it quits on there. But yeah, so this is my turkey build for this particular year that I finished off last night. So yeah, all good. Very happy with it, I must admit. It's one of those ones where there's just something about a Phantom. You've got that nice metal work at the back, you've got the lovely white underneath, and obviously we've got the gold grey on the top as well. It just looked absolutely fantastic. The classic era of aviation, as I call it, and I absolutely love it. It's just one of those ones where I can't get enough. Sorry, that's the one. I can't get enough of us Phantoms. Yeah, generally I just love Phantoms. I think I would build Phantoms all the time because they are beautiful aircraft and they go together so well. But we are spoiled as well. You know, if you wanted to go down on the budget, this particular kit, can't go wrong with it. Add a little bit of aftermarket, some resin seats like I did, and it's a fantastic kit. But if you wanted to, the Academy one, again, fantastic kit. And again, if you want to go top tier, the Zucchimori kit is absolutely fantastic. And at the moment, it's only the BN, but obviously Tamiya's one as well is a beautiful kit as well. So we are spoiled with the Phantom family. It's just they're a little bit disjointed because some manufacturers do certain types and others don't do others and things. But I am hopeful that Tamiya will release the J soon because obviously there's a lot of mileage in that kit with lots of different squadron markings and things like that. But definitely the BN is a beautiful kit as well. So yes, very nice. Anyway, don't forget, PM Store has been very busy recently with lots of things coming in and out. Where are we? There we go. Down in here. They've got some new books in this week, which are just here. So obviously we've got the Corsair book is in stock now. So if you want to grab that particular one for the Corsair, so these are the Airmark guide ones that are really nice. So if you want to grab that one, is in there. That goes along with the F14 and the F18 one that we've got as well. So if you want to grab those books, they are in stock as well. And also, hopefully by now, if not, it will be appearing shortly. Yeah, it's back in stock because it wasn't this morning. They've come in today. We've got more of the Airmark ones for the actual Sea-King. So if you are thinking of doing a Sea-King at any point, then yes, that's definitely the book for you. You're going to love that. Great references down in there. Plus the fact we've got all the other ones you could ever want as well. They're all back in stock now, which is really nice to see. Don't forget, members, we've got a pre-order as well for the HPH publication ones for the Dale Hawking books. We've got the full list is up in the forum. A little bit of a discounted price. Let us know what you want because obviously we've got an order going in with them shortly. All right. So if you want to grab any other bits and pieces out here, you can do. Lastly, just over, I've got to go in here and then go to here. You can get the Flory Models official mug is now available for members and non-members. It's just $9.99 and it comes with free UK postage. So if you're in the UK, you get free postage on the mug. So if you want to grab any one of those, you can do. I'll be picking up the aprons tomorrow, so the aprons will be back in stock tomorrow as well. And I will get some more of the glue holders and the actual pot holders back printing this weekend as well as we make our way through. And again, if you want to grab any of your washes, any of the bits and pieces, you can grab them just there. If you do want to become a member, 2 easy ways to do it. If you're in the UK or in the US or anywhere but the EU, you can just send me an email and I'll send you a login. All right, and instead it's £4 plus VAT a month. Or if you want to, you can go direct to our Patreon page. So you can go direct to Patreon and sign up immediately, and you can watch the videos immediately, and then I'll send you a link into the forum, so you can get into the forum and see 150 odd other videos or video builds which aren't available on there. So there's around about 2,000 videos which aren't on YouTube that as a member you can see and get. Plus the fact you get 15% off all Flory model stuff. You get great deals as well. Don't forget over at PM Models as well, and all the other bits we do. So if you want to grab anything else like that, you can do just there. So yes, lots of stuff down in there. Back to the PM store, sorry. We've got the special offers area. A little bit of a run over from last week, but again, we've got those Skyhawks really at a fantastic price of just £22, which is an absolute bargain. If you want a Leopold and a train to pull it, there you go. We've got you back on that one, so you can make yourself your ultimate diorama. Plus the fact I've done the Thunderbolt, the A, and that's a beautiful kit. And I've also done the Beaufort, which is also a wonderful kit. One kit I do want to do is this particular one here in the near future. So watch this space for that particular one. And that is about it for this week. I've been very busy this morning because I've been doing your photos and taking them off of the forum and then putting them into the actual reveal video at the end for the gallery. And I've taken a few that also will put up on Instagram from non-members as well who entered into our competitions, or along with our group builders, I should say, as well. So if you want to see that, hang around for those. There's some fantastic ones, including mine, who's the last one at the end. But I think there's 67 completed. So stick around and watch that one. Anyway, that's it from me. I'm going to have a good weekend this weekend because hopefully I'm going to be finished off the Viking. We'll get that one done and I'll get that edited and finished off for you next week. Then we can start on a nice new project because hopefully, as you say, this little lump might be out the way as well because I finished some of that on Tuesday and then live with you on Thursday night as well for finishing that one off. So then the week after, with the run to Christmas, I can do something a little bit different, shall we say. Anyway, that's it from me. Happy modelling. Take care. I'll catch you all next week.
Falling like I'm wasted. My heart grows heavy.